Show. Two idiots on tangents. Live Wednesdays at 8. YouTube.com/The Dad and Drew Show.
Hello, everybody.
That's just
Hello,
weird.
everyone.
That's our intro. We dance to our intro.
We have to. It's dancing
Just
music.
weird.
It's a weird dance. I know, but we're weird people.
We are. We're two weird dudes on a tangent. Maybe it should be two weird guys on tangents instead of two
Could
idiots.
Maybe.
Just saying. Hello, everybody.
Hello,
welcome
everybody, and welcome to the Dad and Drew Show. It's Wednesday at 8 p.m.
And
which
he
means
is Dad, and I'm Drew.
And he's Drew. Yeah.
For the
And
anybody new.
That's the kiddo.
And that is the kiddo.
I have a paper.
Oh, she has something she worked really hard on. She wants to show everybody. Hold on. This is her latest drawing.
That's awesome, dude. That is so cute.
I think it wasn't too colorful, so I added blue to the
Nice. Well, I love your artwork. Your artwork is just amazing.
She's got mountains in the background. She's got mountains.
I know. She did extra mountains to add depth even.
Hello.
That's what it is. It's all about depth.
Hello to, Lynn Butler came and went. Hello to Leslie. That's my Leslie. Like Jenny.
Jenny.
We got Pickles. We got Rick DeChellis.
Hello, everybody.
Jennifer Quinn. Diz Lou's here. Stephanie Kramer.
In the house.
Jennifer J. Quinn. Mike Wazowski. James Wilkerson. Johnny Neverland. The Kryptonian's here.
Hello,
The Kryptonian.
Hello.
Welcome in as well.
Kevin Fisher. Adam Baum's going to be in and out. He needs food.
Of course. I get it.
Sally Turner says hi. Lori Menard. Hello.
Welcome,
And Drew, how do you say this one here, right towards the end here? It's like a food. There's a pronunciation you have to go with specifically to get that one.
Corn dog Gemma?
I think that's what it is. Corn dog Gemma. Well, thank you so much. I will put it
corn
over
dog
here.
It's what he has
Thank
to be.
you so much. And Tortuga's Pirate. And
Welcome
Melora.
Alex
I don't know if I said that right, but
Paolo, welcome
Paolo.
Not to do, right?
What?
Soitz Melora.
Not to do.
What I do what?
Not to do.
No.
Okay.
No. So, how is everybody tonight? Dad is feeling a little bit funny, so I'm just gonna put that out there.
Yeah. But not in a good, funny way.
Yeah, like I took a new medicine for the old kidney stone that still hasn't passed yet, but may have passed. We don't know. But they put me on something new, and I don't know. It made me lightheaded a little bit. So Dad's a little bit lightheaded right now.
It's a little.
I'm fine sitting. So, but if I just pass out in the middle of the show and we go, "Hey guys, the show's over," that's what happened.
Yeah, we'll have your daughter shut down the stream.
Finish the show for us. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have her finish it off.
Not aha funny. No. Good evening, Shara Monoski. There's a way to say
Shara Monoski. Hello.
Sarah.
How is everybody? It is horrible. I went to the emergency room on Christmas Eve with the most intense pain
I thought he would never make it to the
ever
Christmas party.
had. I have a relatively high tolerance for pain, and I got there and they're like, "Oh, we'll give you a little something," and they gave me some pills, and it didn't do anything. And I was like, "Whatever you guys gave me, you need to give me the good stuff." And they ended up giving me morphine.
Daddy,
which
that's
is
actually
the good stuff
Sarah.
in the.
It's actually Sarah.
Sarah. You don't say the
Smurfy.
not Sarah. It's
Reporting
Sarah.
for duty. What's up, buddy?
It's just silent.
How do you know that?
I don't know.
You just think it's that?
I just think.
Hello, Evan Hutton.
No.
Yeah. So, the worst, craziest pain I've ever felt in my life was not fun. I haven't had any pain over the last couple days. So they said I may have passed the stone and not known it.
I
would be
have heard
great.
people but I have heard people like it'll like for some reason break down a little bit and it'll just
My hand is on
do
this
its
side.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
And all things Rianne, that's what I told him. I said you got to drink some water, get some fluids, maybe.
Yep,
some
I got
Gatorade.
water. I just had some strawberries, so I don't know. Maybe that'll help before I got here.
Into it.
A little bit of whipped cream. Maybe a little bit of whipped cream for your strawberries. It always helps.
It really does. It really does.
But
it doesn't. It's just
we are here to talk about the Epcot Festival of the Arts. Okay, baby, got a minute snack. It's back. Drew and I are very festival-y.
Hi, sweetie. Yes, yes. Very
I got
festival.
the Figment on.
He's straight up like that is actually from the art festival, right?
This is actually from last year's art festival.
I'm just ink and paint, but hey.
But that was sold around the art festival time.
That's right. It was. You're right.
I think that's when it came out. I think that's when that line debuted. Yes, the proper way to say it is whip
cream.
Whip cream, like cool whip. Yes.
That was the best pose. I love that pose.
Yeah, Drew was actually there for that photo.
I was.
Lost it.
It was monumental.
Showing my sensitive side.
He was, and that's why I love this guy because he embraces his sensitive side.
Oh yeah.
Really
and
does.
I have absolutely no qualms about making a fool of myself.
And that's also why he is my good buddy.
To the kiddos, not pleasure in many times.
Right.
Dad will dance in public. Dad will be loud and strike funny poses and talk to random people. And this is before I even had a YouTube channel or did anything like that. That was just me.
He was embarrassing her pre-YouTube. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah.
Now it's just on, now it's on video.
Now it's just on video. How you been, buddy?
I've been good, man. Living life and enjoying 2022 and doing live.
We are in a
streams.
new year. It's definitely a new year. It's not 2021 anymore.
It's really not. But I, like you had known where when I returned to work, it was going to be shortened days, or well, not shortened day, but less days, because we're trying to get more time for the channel and more time for growing and doing that stuff. So I will be like
for shenanigans.
So today is my Friday and Monday was my Monday. So
nice.
Yeah. You're not going to tighten up on finances, but.
Oh yeah. I've heard instant ramen can go a long way.
Oh, I spent my 20s living on ramen. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I became gourmet at making ramen. Here's a great tip for you guys. If you want to like spice up your ramen, you can make egg drop ramen. That's one way to use an egg. So you beat an egg and you put it into the ramen. And if you put it in slowly and let it like the egg curd up, then it kind of comes almost like an egg drop soup. Hello, J-Rock does stuff. Thank you for stopping in.
J-Rock, what's up, buddy? And
but if you beat the egg like into like you're making scrambled eggs, and then pour it in and stir it really quickly. Don't let the egg like set. It basically like creamies up the broth and makes it almost more like a real ramen broth.
Okay, it just thickens up the broth.
It just thickens up the broth, and it doesn't like have like little as big of chunks of eggs in it, but it just changes the whole texture of the broth, makes it seem a little bit better. And then cook your noodles a little bit less than they tell you to, because they're just going to overcook as soon as you're eating.
Right, and then it's just mushy and mushy
Not
noodle.
good.
I would rather have honestly, I'd rather have a crunch in like my spaghetti or my ramen than on the other end of it. I can't handle the mush, man.
The mush is not. The mush is bad.
Mush is
now
bad.
You're getting I put it in, Leslie. I put it in the show's description. Pre-warning. This show will make you hungry because we are going to go over every single booth and all the foods that are going to be coming. I love doing these shows. These are probably my favorite shows when they announce a new festival and they do these food guides,
Yeah.
I just love going through them and like, oh, I remember that. Oh, that was good. Oh, and then, oh, that's new. And then just kind of seeing all the new stuff.
Well, and it's also exciting, like we've talked about, in the past, when they have these festivals. What I love about the festivals are the fact that you can buy something for $4.75. You can buy something for $6. So, like, you can go to the festival and try a few different items.
Yes, Kryptonian sriracha is also good. I always put hot stuff. I also put white pepper. Is like a nice little different. White pepper is good. It's got a totally different flavor than black pepper.
Queen is not a fan of white pepper at all. I love it.
No. Oh,
no,
wow.
No, she is not. I love white pepper. Yeah, she doesn't. Not
Interesting.
A fan. Not a fan.
Very interesting. Well, I guess we should just get right to it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. The foodie guide to the Festival of the Arts, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I will say the Festival of the Arts has the fanciest food of all the festivals. It didn't start that way. The very first year of the Festival of the Arts, the food was horrible.
Right, really wonky and just thrown together, right?
Yeah, it was just like it was like leftover dishes from whatever we had laying around. And there wasn't a whole bunch. The food was not the focus. They were like, it's an art festival. And now they've decided, no, food is always the focus on all the festivals.
Yep.
And they go hardcore on it. So let's start scrolling through and see what we got here.
Let's see all the
and this
things
is
we're gonna eat.
I guess
we have to talk about the Figment in the room /elephant.
We have to talk about the Figment / the purple elephant or purple dragon. He's a dragon, right?
I think he's a dragon, right?
He looks like a dragon.
I've always assumed.
I've always assumed he was a dragon.
Maybe just a Coke. Hey, what? You don't drink Coke, do you?
Oh yeah, I do. Hello, daughter. My other daughter from the West Coast is here. Thank you for stopping in. Who I am profoundly upset at still. She keeps posting pictures from the Boba Fett throne in downtown Disney.
That's so mean, Trish. So mean.
It's like, okay, yeah, you got one. Do you have to do another one? No. Stop. You're just rubbing it in.
We do about 100 of them if we were able to.
Oh God, yeah.
Different
no, it would
poses be and
we'd have outfit changes. There would be a helmet involved. There would
helmet on, helmet over here.
Holding the helmet. You hold the helmet. Helmets above us. It would be 4-hour production. But aside from that, Figment popcorn buckets. I don't know if there has ever been a buzz about a popcorn bucket like this.
I have never seen it personally. Nope.
And
crazy.
I've never seen Disney pre-release a popcorn bucket like this where they teased it. So this is I guess Disney's TikTok. Disney has their own TikTok channel, and they,
of course they do.
They teased the popcorn bucket on their TikTok channel way before, because it doesn't even come out till this Friday. And I think I know multiple people that I talked to while I was in line at World of Disney who will be rope dropping Friday for the bucket. No other reason than they want a Figment popcorn bucket.
Yep. I know. No, and I'll tell you, as soon as they came out with this, I started having anxiety because I know Queen was like, "We need to get that bucket," and I'm like, and the thing is, I'm normally she'd be the one that's like in charge and like she's gonna go get it. She needs to go get that, but she will not be with me on Friday. I will not have her emotional support. So
you will have my emotional support.
Right. But like,
because if you're going to rope drop it, I'm going to be there too.
Oh yeah. No. That's what we're doing. But what I'm saying is all of the weight is
Oh
right
no! If
here
you don't
on
come
my
home with a
shoulders.
Figment bucket,
That's-
no, both of us don't get to come home. You
We
realize
don't
this,
get
right?
to come home. You and I are going to be in the parking lot of Epcot.
It's
sleeping in
gonna.
the car,
We're
dude.
gonna be in parking lot, and then it'll move on to like bosom buddies.
Yep.
Drew and I will have to dress like women and move into some sort of other facility because we can't
Yeah.
ever go home
Right.
because I don't
Like a
think our
witness
wives will
protection
let us
program.
witness protect because our wives will not let us in the
No.
door
Uh-uh.
without a Figment popcorn bucket.
Yep.
When we return home on Friday.
So I started feeling anxiety as soon as like she saw it and she looked at me like, "You're going on Friday."
I have it.
And I'm
I have it
like,
again.
"Oh."
I have it again. I'm having it now. Like I think my heart is racing because
Yeah,
I'm
no.
so afraid that we're not going to get our. I mean that's why we're there. Opening day. No way anybody's outrunning us. I'm going to tell you this. I'm
No,
surprised
no.
for a fat guy.
Yeah.
I am pretty fast for a fat guy.
And I
So
ran track.
I'm a book it. We are going to book it.
Mhm.
It's kind of the old, I don't have to outrun the bear. I just have to outrun you
Exactly.
kind of scenario. So like there's going to be some old weak people. So if we can at least beat the old weak people,
Right.
I think we should have a shot at getting at least our buckets.
So and here was my deal too. Was the fact where it's like, okay, which popcorn stand do you go to? Now, obviously, your first reaction would be like the first one you see, right? But this is my point. Say there's 50 people in that line, and there's other people that already know something that you don't know, that they're like, oh, you could go to this other one.
Now
There's gonna be
here's
nobody
another
over there.
question. A lot of times they don't put them throughout the park. They will put them at one popcorn stand. Now I've heard which popcorn stand it's supposed to be at.
Yeah, which one?
It is one I'm not going to say on this live stream.
Yeah, good. Because
Drew and I nobody else can know. I'm sorry, folks. This is important business.
Yes.
Drew and I have to get there.
Yeah, we can't come.
Chariots of Fire music. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be. Sally ruined it. It's at Pop Eats. So it's gonna be. It's the one over by Port of Entry. So we got to book it down the middle, hawk a right, and get to Pop Eats. And we're gonna get lost.
Oh yeah.
Which is probably our biggest problem.
Oh, I know.
I have heard of the Nerf Boba Fett blaster, the big long one.
Ooh.
Yeah, I almost bought it this Christmas as my Christmas gift, but I had already gotten the helmet.
The helmet was a little crazy.
Yeah. Thank you, Busy Getting Disney. Oh, we are.
What's up,
we
Wes?
are nuts when we get together. But I did buy myself Boba Fett's blaster, like the one he carries around all the time, the EE3 blaster. There's a company that makes them for like cosplaying. They're just plastic and they're painted like orange and green. So I bought one of those, which I'm gonna like repaint to look like the real one, because it was only $25.
Right. How much was that Nerf?
So, the Nerf. Well, this is not the. This is like the little small one. The Nerf one's that big giant one. It was $120.
Yeah, $25 sounds better than $100.
$25 and a couple cans of paint. I think I'm good.
Yep. Absolutely.
But all right, let's get back to this. Sorry, we have tangented already.
Tangent.
Oh my Wookiee. You guys just have to watch Book of Boba Fett. Wow.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say a Wookiee alarm clock is the worst alarm clock you could ever get. like return it if everyone says, "Hey, I got you the Wookiee alarm clock." No,
no,
you don't want that.
It.
No,
trust me. Nope.
Trust us.
You don't want it. You don't want it.
Hello, Jaquita. Oh, guys, we gotta shut the show down.
Oh, yeah, Jaquita's here. Oh, Ryan S is here. We can keep the stream going.
Yep. Oh, I can actually hit play on this. What happens if I hit play? Oh, it just does that. Well, we don't want that.
Or we get shut down.
Okay, so I got to zoom out a little. I enhanced too much. All right,
An over enhancement.
Speaking of Pop Eats near Port of Entry, this is where they have the Figment popcorn bucket. And it looks like, if you look at, there's like a line in his snout. I bet you that's where it opens up. I wonder if it his snout tilts down or his whole head tilts at the snout. You can see a very defined line over the snout.
Can't see the lines, can you, Russ? No.
But that, are you a fan of tomato soup?
I love tomato soup if it's a thicker tomato soup.
Yeah, that looks like a nice chunky tomato soup almost.
Mm-hmm. With some
And then it's got a nice grilled cheese next to it. And Drew, do you remember the name? You remember the name of that cake next to it?
No.
Before I even, it's the frangipanja.
Oh, the frangipanja. That's right. That's right. I know it was almond flavor. I knew it was the almond flavor. The frangipanja.
The frangipanja. And that cake, for your guys' edification, weighs 100 pounds. That tiny sliver of cake is so dense, and like it's like soaked in liquid, and it is ridiculously heavy
and delicious. And delicious.
Drew might be a tomato soup snob.
I am. I like a nice.
See, Queen's like, okay, the thing is over. You've already gotten to the popcorn bucket. We don't need to talk about anything else. That's all that's there.
That's all everybody's talking about, anyways. The bucket. And
he comes with rainbow popcorn.
Ooh.
It's like a special popcorn that you get with him.
Is it the cotton candy, maybe?
Cotton candy. Oh, we'll find out here when we scroll down. Okay, so you've got tomato soup with grilled cheese. See. Sometimes I think that like the intern writes it, and sometimes I think they get like, you know, the English lit major to write it.
Yeah. Because that's real basic. That's real
basic. I mean,
tomato soup, grilled cheese. What?
Like that's normally they'd be like, you know, a thick and creamy with a asparagus, you know, like there's always that, like, you know, enrobed, like they use that word enrobed a lot.
It's like with, you know, vine ripened Roma tomatoes.
Right.
With a smooth, gooey, whatever cheese. Yeah, this one's just
right. And they're like
tomato soup and grilled cheese.
I feel like the guy's like, yeah, you got the tomato soup, you got the grilled cheese. Which one you want?
Which one do you want? Do you want them together? I don't know.
Okay, so it's funny, like they have it twice. So somebody wrote tomato soup with grilled cheese on the top, and then the next person came in and they forgot to delete the top one because they're like, no, you can't just say that. Then it's tomato soup with bacon, apple, and brie grilled cheese. So that gives you a little bit more interesting about. I love that you can tell that somebody forgot to delete the placeholder.
They're like, all right, intern, get out of here. No.
Hello, Yadi. Hello, Michelle Kamara. Yadi. Thank you for stopping in.
Welcome in.
And kid Jaquita, thank you for stopping in.
Yes, we love our Jaquita.
So we've got the almond frangipanja
so
cake
delicious.
Layered with raspberry jam. Raspberry. Only one man would dare give me the raspberry. Come see Dark Helmet at our new Star Spaceballs the movie hotel.
It's going to be better than the Star Cruiser. We can promise.
Oh man,
that.
which you can get on at any time if you want right now. Like it's open the whole time. Anytime you want to book a cruise, you can cruise on the Star Cruiser right now.
Yep.
The Pop Art Modern Design Sugar Cookie with hazelnut filling, and the Figment Premium Popcorn Bucket. It is not just a popcorn bucket. They are saying this is a premium popcorn bucket.
Now, what makes it premium?
Because it's Figment.
Yeah, you're right. Premium. Figment's always been known as being premium.
And it's $25. That's the other reason it's premium, because they just said, you know what, we're gonna make it we'll make it $25, and that makes it premium.
Yeah, with rainbow popcorn.
Yeah, with rainbow popcorn. All right, let's scroll down.
But you know what? But you know what's funny? Rainbow popcorn. Like if you were somebody that never heard of like popcorn flavors, and they were like, the flavor is rainbow. Like what is that's not even a description of actually what it tastes like. It's just rainbow.
It's unicorn dusted rainbow popcorn.
Yeah.
If you're gonna say it, just make something up. I mean,
just
honestly.
make something up, because there's no you don't get a real flavor. It's not like candy coated rainbow
Yeah.
colored. Just saying. Just saying.
And the correct and the Disney Stranger is correct. The correct pronunciation is popcorn.
Corn, and corn like the band.
Yes.
Like the band Corn.
People are pre-selling them for $120 on
What?
eBay.
How do you pre-sell something you don't even own? Like, how do you even do that?
I've seen people do that with merchandise, like the Muppets merchandise before it came out. You could buy it on eBay. Like, my question is, what happens when you don't get it?
Yeah, right.
What happens if you don't get in and you don't get it?
Bad decision on your part.
For beverages, we have a hazy IPA and tomato soup can Bloody Mary.
Okay.
So that's over at the Pop Eats booth. So it's not even a popcorn booth, Drew. You have to go to the Pop Eats booth, not a popcorn booth. So you can't get the popcorn bucket at popcorn
like a popcorn stand. That's so.
We literally have to find the Pop Eats booth and book it to it. That's it.
And fight people.
Oh,
on the way. Just push.
Drew and I are gonna pop the helmets on.
Yes.
And
book it. Yep.
Book it.
So nobody will know it's us.
Yeah. And probably my favorite dish from almost any of the festivals, honestly, is this one on the left. If it is what I think it is, this is the Deconstructed dish.
Which I love.
Yep, the Deconstructed BLT. This thing was fantastic.
Yes, it was.
Crispy pork belly, a soft poached egg, brioche, watercress, espuma, and tomato jam. Oh my God.
Yes, please. No, I remember eating it with you, and we both were like, this is the best thing on the planet. So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Okay, so to the right across from Starbucks. So I'm wondering if it's like where the Hawaii booth was.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Because there's that Starbucks there. They always have booths in that little section there. Or it'll be literally like the booth where we got the apple ciders. Those, I think, are going to be the two.
Yeah.
That's going to be
are going to be slammed with people.
Yes, we did not eat it in one bite.
No.
But you try to get a little bit of each.
Yep.
So you take a piece of the pork, you do the egg, you take a little bit of each thing. It's too big to be a single bite, unfortunately.
Yes, but it is fantastic.
My popcorn group kept saying Hawaii. Okay.
I didn't know there was groups. There was popcorn groups.
I didn't know there was popcorn groups, which is interesting. So the right one is they also have a deconstructed French onion soup. Ooh, that sounds good.
That does. I want to know how they make that happen.
Gruyere espuma onion bread pudding. Okay, now this makes me scared. What are onion textures?
As soon as I read that, I feel like and I'm probably wrong, but I just feel like they're like those crispy fried onions. Do you know what I mean? That you put like on a.
But why wouldn't you write crispy fried onions?
You know why? You get the intern trying to get creative, and they were like, "Fine, we'll give you that one. At least you're trying.
At least you're trying. You know? It's no enrobed, but we'll give you onion textures.
Onion textures, all right. But see,
and they are new.
For me,
onion textures are new.
They had me until it said bread pudding.
Onion bread pudding. I don't know. I might be willing to try.
I'm still gonna give it a whirl, but I'm not a big fan of bread pudding. But it could be.
This is where they get really weird with some of the foods. So the deconstructed key lime pie has flexible key lime curd.
There goes the intern again.
It can do the splits. The key lime curd can do the splits. So they've got the Jean-Claude Van Damme of key lime curds.
He does, yeah. He just straight across, man. Oh my, that picture, man.
In every movie, man. Like for no reason, out of nowhere, they'll be like, sir, I dropped my spoon on the ground. He'd be like, hold on. Sets up two chairs.
Look what I can do.
There you go.
Look what I can do. But I'll tell you, man, if I could do that, I'd be showing off too. I'd be like, look what I can do, guys. Look at this. Because I've never even come close to being able to do that. Never done a split in my
No.
life.
Oh, no.
Uh-uh.
So it's got the flexible curd,
Flexible.
graham cracker cake, and meringues. It is over at the wonderful. Oh, it's part of the wonderful Walk of Colorful Cuisine. It's the green dish.
Okay.
So I guess they've color coded the dishes this year. Ooh, and Dad's yawning already.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
It's because he needs coffee, but he needs water even more.
I know. I need water even more. I was one of the things my doctor told me that part of the reasons or potential reason for the stones could be too much caffeinated beverages.
Uh-oh.
They can cause you to develop stones.
Really?
So he suggested that for each cup of coffee or caffeinated beverage you drink, I have to chase it with a water. Which is really helping my have to pee all the time.
Yeah, right.
My old man peeing.
I know. And like before it was like where it was an issue anyway, like for both of us. And now it's just, you're adding fuel to the fire.
Control.
You're adding fuel to the fire.
It's just terrible. Okay, and then for beverages, we have a deconstructed apple pie a la mode. Apple pie cinnamon gelato, cinnamon apple cider, apple pie filling, and streusel.
Oh, that's
like how I said that?
Streusel.
And it is non-alcoholic. That sounds very much like the frozen apple pie with gelato added.
With gelato. And I'm fine with that. That sounds delicious.
I'm good with that. It sounds like, because I love the frozen apple pie. And now you've added ice cream to it?
Yep. Yes, please.
And then you have a brown ale, not a black ale.
No,
not a green ale.
No,
it's the brown one.
I love how it just says brown ale, though.
Yeah, no description
of the notes.
No, who makes it? No notes.
no flavor notes in it. It's just brown ale.
Nothing about the brewer. Nothing.
No, just brown ale.
So Bob got to make half of this.
Yeah.
And Jacques, he did the onion textures.
He did. No, he really did, and he nailed it. Deconstructed brown ale.
Yes, you get some oats.
There's some hops. You got to eat
some
the hops.
Yeah, eat the hops. And some barley.
Oh yeah, no, you'll love it.
Oh, these look pretty.
But you're right. These are the Festival of the Arts has the fanciest, prettiest, and like looking items for sure. Yeah, they're obviously getting artistic with it.
We have a dolce de leche, but it's not what it says. Dolce chocolate mousse with chocolate creme brulee, and dark chocolate truffle.
Ooh,
that is also new. Yes, and then the Valhalla. The decadent Valerona? Oh no, they're giving the Rona out? No.
Dude, we can't have the Rona.
We don't need the Valrona. That was just a terrible naming.
Come on.
No, don't name your dessert that. No one's gonna get that one. Chocolate with dark chocolate mousse, chocolate brownie, and cassis mousse. That is also new. Yeah, don't name it that. Don't.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Or you can get an orange mousse with lemon cake and raspberry meringues. That sounds good.
Okay.
That's also new.
That's the one up on the right? Is that?
Maybe, but that doesn't sound like... None of those sound like the one on the right. I'm guessing the one on the left could be the dark chocolate mousse thing.
Yeah.
With the truffle.
Right.
Maybe that does look... Maybe kind of has a lemon cake.
Because it looks very decadent.
It does. I don't know.
Very, very decadent.
And yes, if you guys would not mind booping the like for us, we would highly appreciate it. YouTube loves this whole like thing. The more you like things, and the more people like things, the more they then send it out to the ethos and will recommend us to other people. And we like to be recommended to people.
We do.
Good evening, Red Cow 12. Thank you for stopping in. And I say Surf Bum snuck in while I wasn't looking.
Yes, he did.
That bum.
Surf Bum.
All right, and for
Fishes and
beverages, you got
Texas
to.
fish.
Drew, I'm going to get about 42 of these.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to leave this booth because I know that's not going to be enough. The little tiny one they're going to give me.
No, it won't be.
I'm skipping over the beers, guys. I'm sorry. I'm getting right to this. The Craftsman's Courtyard near the Disney Traders has cast iron roasted PEI mussels with sauteed tomatoes, garlic, and fresh herbs. And crostadas. I can see a couple little crostadas right there.
Yeah. And Prince Edward Island. Oh, my goodness, man. Yes. The mussels there. Oh, so good, man.
And I like that they're saying that they're those. They're not just saying they're mussels.
Right.
And they can't say PEI mussels. It's like calling champagne or sparkling wine champagne. Right. It's not champagne unless it's from the Champagne region of France or whatever. Right. You can't call them Prince Edward Island mussels unless they really are.
Yes. And the water, I'm telling you guys, when it comes to seafood, obviously it's where things are. It's the water. And that's why, like up in Maine, lobster, just like with these mussels up in Prince Edward Island, the coldness of the water is the key. You know what I mean? It's like a perfect temperature water. So they're nice and fresh and so good.
Oh, I could eat about 42 of these, Drew. We're going to house those later.
Me too. I know. And they're probably going to be the most expensive thing.
Oh, yeah. And that is not actually salmon. I thought it was salmon too.
That does look like salmon.
It's actually steelhead trout, it says, which I have been fooled by before. Like you can go into the fishmonger. Great name for something. Fishmonger.
Fishmonger.
And the trout looks like salmon. It really does. It's like fresh water. I guess salmon's fresh water too. But it's like a smaller salmon, and it's delicious if you can get your hand on some trout. Cast iron seared steelhead trout with parsley salad, grape tomatoes, Kalamata olives, capers, and lemon aioli. Oh, that sounds good.
And you know why it sounds good? Because Jacques, when he described this, the first thing you read is cast iron seared. Whenever I hear
they could have just wrote trout.
Yeah. Steelhead trout with parsley, blah, blah, blah. But when they tell you it's cast iron seared, man, that's a description. Now that is a description.
That is it. Yeah. And that's a dish right there, buddy. That looks good.
Yep.
And then you can get some wheat beer with it.
Wheat.
A Chardonnay, a Rosé, a Cabernet Sauvignon, or a wine flight. And this, I can already tell that's not real. I'm going to guess that is a fake meat.
I'm going to say it's an Impossible sausage or something with, I'm going to guess that is, oh my gosh, what is it? What is the, it's a fruit they use now.
Oh, like a jackfruit or something?
Jackfruit. I'm going to guess that's jackfruit on top. I'm just guessing.
Oh, let's see if Drew's right. I think he might plant. Bam! He nailed it.
Nailed it.
Plant-based bratwurst with spicy turmeric garlic, coffee barbecue jackfruit, and slaw.
Mm-hmm.
Plant-based. Do you have to say plant-based if you write plant-based bratwurst in the beginning?
They just want to make sure, Jamie. They just want to make sure. They do. I will still be willing to try this.
I will try it.
I will try.
I gotta say though, that barbecue jackfruit really looks like pulled pork.
Oh yeah, no,
it really does, doesn't it?
No, it does. There's like, I've seen it where I work. I've seen them cook it quite a bit and do things. And there's just a certain texture that's like just slightly off that a lot of times I can tell. Like I can kind of tell when I'm like, it's almost there, but there's something off. Jackfruit.
It's like the section in the left corner looks very meaty.
Yes.
And there's those smooth sections in the front there that don't look like meat.
It's like white, and you can tell it's kind of the plant.
It almost looks like a stem of a mushroom.
Mm-hmm. I'm still willing to try it though.
I'll try anything once.
Once. Well, all
right. We got the pastoral palate. In Germany. Germany. You have to say it like that. Germany.
You got to be very aggressive with your Germans.
We have red wine braised beef short rib, parsnip puree, broccolini. I gotta say, I love broccoli. I really love broccolini.
Agreed. I do. And I didn't know that, like, I never even knew there was a difference between them. And there's a big difference between them.
Oh, no, total difference. Like, broccolini has, like, so much more of a different texture than broccoli. It's, like, a little bit chewier, if that makes sense. Not that you want chewy broccoli, but, like, I don't know. It's more of, like, almost an asparagus.
Well, because I guess it's like, I think it's like
Consistency?
fused. Like, I think they fuse asparagus with it or something. Like it.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought it felt like asparagus. That's interesting.
No. And correct me if I'm wrong.
Is it like one of those cross-germinated plant type things?
Yep. Like they fused them together. They do that a lot to create new, cool things. But I believe
it's very good point. It's nuttier.
Yep.
Very good point, Leslie.
Yep. And it is.
Hello, Maddie Sanfran. Maddie Sanfran stuck in here. Hello. But yeah, that sounds good, buddy.
Yeah, no, it does.
And an aged balsamic. Ooh.
Love me some balsamic, man.
They don't have a picture of this. Why don't they have a picture of this, dude? Wild boar cassoulet with duck confit, ham hock, and wild boar sausage.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't that be the picture other than that silly cake?
But it's the opera cake, Jamie.
I don't care. I want to see a wild boar cassoulet.
Yeah. Well, it's like when you have a steak restaurant, you show pictures of cake. I mean,
your cake.
That's what you do.
Your signature dish is your cake.
Is your cake. But you're a steak restaurant.
Well, that cake over there is an almond joconde coffee buttercream. I'll eat that. And chocolate ganache. I'll eat that cake.
That does sound delicious.
After I have some short rib and wild boar cassoulet.
I got to say, I think the first thing I do on that list is the wild boar.
Yeah, just because it's so you don't get wild boar many places. And that's another thing I will say about the festivals. You get to try some odd things that you may have never tried on your normal life. Like a lot of people, I'll tell you, like me, I go to a lot of weird restaurants. We love to go out to eat in different restaurants. I don't think I've ever run into wild boar.
No, me neither. Yeah, I don't think that's ever been on the menu. Or a pig's ear salad. Like pig's ear salad that we had.
Salad.
That was delicious. That was super delicious.
And you don't need to get a giant boar roast for $45 at a restaurant to try and go, ooh, I don't really like wild boar.
Right. No. And that's what I was saying about the festivals. Like, I love the fact you can get little samples, and it's like, say you spent $8 on that boar and you were like, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever had. You go, it was only $8.
Yeah.
You didn't spend
$8,
$40.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Okay with that.
You'll eat that, just, like literally eat the money and just be like, whatever.
Yeah.
But now and you get to try it.
That salad haunts your dreams. It's a good salad, the pig's ear salad. I'm sorry. It was delicious. Everybody loved it.
Literally, for me, like that pig's ear, because you think of it and you're like, ugh. It's like eating it was like a pork rind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It had the pork
rind.
Dude,
if you deep fried a pig ear and handed it to me, I would eat that like a chip.
Oh, all day long. All day long, dude.
I mean,
it's deep fried, dude.
We will take a quick pause from the food and get to our next story, which I wanted to break up the food a little bit because I know we have, makes you very hungry. Oh, the Red Cow 12 during what was that? Which festival was that? Was Food and Wine? I think it was Food and Wine.
Yep.
During Food and Wine, they had a pig's ear salad, and it was crispy pig's ear salad, and it just was absolutely delicious. Wonderful.
It really was. Yeah.
But I just thought, why don't we live in Louisiana, buddy?
Right.
I think I've seen this movie, but I don't remember much of it.
Really?
I need to probably rewatch it.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it quite a few times.
If you guys don't know, I mean, may not actually be painfully obvious from the screen grab that I grabbed. What movie do you guys think this is? Let's see if everybody gets it. If I'm sure it's very obvious. Everybody knows it. Let me see who's the first person in there who says it. Let me see who pops up. Queen loves the movie. And
I love
Leslie's
the
telling
movie as
everybody
well.
book flight.
I love the movie.
Queen cheated. Queen was not the one I wanted. I'm going to have to ban her now. I'm going to block her.
That
Haunted Mansion. There we go. Stephanie Kramer, Leslie, Haunted. Everybody knows it. Okay. Well, they're making a new one.
Yes.
And it almost didn't get made because it's starring and produced by Scarlett Johansson. And she had that little tiff with Disney over the Black Widow stuff. And at one point they said it was like not going to happen. But then I guess they settled and made up and everybody's happy. So it's back on. They put out a casting call for extras for the movie, buddy.
What?
Yeah. So the new movie is going to star Owen Wilson, Rosario Dawson. Wow.
Wow.
I wonder how many wows.
He better
Danny
speak
DeVito,
Spanish in it.
Tiffany Haddish, and Lakeith Stanfield. I don't know who that is. But you submit 2 to 3 photos featuring your body/type, and they want real photos, so professional headshots not accepted. This is for extras. They must be shot against a white or best light colored background. They're looking for 100 of varying extra types, ethnicity, gender, and ages. You have to be local to or able to travel/lodge on your own accord in or near New Orleans, Louisiana. That's the kicker. Guess how much it pays?
I'm going to say $100 a day.
Okay. How long do you think you have to work to make your money for being an extra?
12, 14 hours a day.
You're close. It is a 12-hour shift, and it pays $161 a day.
Wow.
Not 160.
Wow.
Not 162.
Yeah.
161. Wow.
Wow. Well, and the thing is, it also could be a little I mean, obviously, I've never been on a big budget movie, but the way, but you have, well, and you probably know then, like, say there's that 12-hour day, right? There's a lot of waiting around.
99% of what you do is just waiting around.
You're just waiting for them to set up the shot, set up the lighting, get this, get that, get that. You know what I mean? Like, You're literally getting paid to just wait to maybe get, 7 minutes worth of film or something like that.
Sometimes it's like 30 seconds of footage.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, we're going to move and get that. Well, now Disney Stranger, that would be if you have a speaking part. The Screen Actors Guild, you only get that if you get a speaking part.
Oh, is that right?
And COVID testing is required, but they'll give you a $65 stipend per test. Now, it starts January 27th, if any of you people are lucky enough to be in the area. I can put the link in the description later if you wanted to go ahead and apply to be an extra in the Haunted Mansion. How cool is that? How cool would that be, dude?
Dude,
I used to be an extra in the movie of your favorite ride.
This is the two things that bum me out, man. Is this movie and the fact that Hocus Pocus 2 was being filmed up in like New Jersey, and they were, for extras. And I'm like, why are they not filming anything in Florida, dude? Like, you know what I mean? Like, literally, if it was in Florida, I would drive 5 hours to be in the movie, be an extra. That'd be amazing.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
I totally would.
But you gotta watch this movie though. You definitely gotta rewatch this movie.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Hold on. All right, hold on. Now, I won't share the audio because I'm sure that'll get us flagged.
Usually does.
But for those of you who don't know, I was actually in a movie.
Yes,
I was
he
in Too Fast, Too Furious, the second Fast and the Furious movie.
I love
it. From the series. Now I'll show you here real quick. So my car is coming up first. So here, come on. So those are all my friends that were back there. Oh, here we go. It's coming. I was too fast. Here we go.
He wasn't furious though.
I wasn't first. Here we go. My car's here. All right. Right now, that was my car. That 3 seconds of car driving. Do you know how many times we had to do that? I had to back in and out of that spot like 42 times.
Wow.
I'm like, okay, now go forward. Okay, now go backwards. Now go forward. Now go backwards. Like 42 times. And then let me get to the dad as a young man.
Oh, and he was pumped. He was pumped, man. Jamie was.
I showed Drew this clip.
It was awesome, dude. He was pumped, man. He was so excited.
This is it.
And I would have been the same way. Are you kidding me, man? Being on a movie set and being.
So we had to be in Miami. They filmed this in Miami. We were there for over 2 weeks.
Wow.
To film this one little street scene. So now you might not recognize me because I don't have the beard because I was 12. But if you look to the right of Ludacris with the spiky-haired gentleman, let me see if I can enhance.
Like I told you guys,
you can't enhance.
But he
you can't enhance on this. But watch.
Look how
super excited. Super excited. There I am. Look, I'm like 8 years old, I think. And there I am, walking up in my little blue shirt. Me and my buddy. That was my 4.5 seconds of fame.
I love it, dude. Do it again. You gotta do it again. You gotta do it again, man. I know they want to see it again. As I had to watch it like 20 times, man. That was just awesome.
All right, here we go. One more time for those of you guys who missed it the first time, because it's quick. You could totally miss it.
Guys, I get to do a show with a famous guy.
Here we go. There I am.
Yeah, Jamie is pumped.
See, I still know my part. Yep. There we go.
Yep. Jamie is pumped.
And here we go. The walk up. This was very, very tough. You had to do the walk up.
Yeah.
The fist pump. I had the fist pump. Talked to my friend. We did like thing. We did the whole thing. It was great.
I love it, dude. Love it, man.
But it was a fun time. Me and my friends. We got to meet Paul Walker. He was the nicest guy you could have ever met. He like wanted to talk to everybody about their cars. He wanted to like see your car. He was into it. Like he played video games in my buddy's car. Like they sat and they played Halo in my buddy's car for like, I don't know, 30 minutes just because he wanted something to do. Because like you said, there's a lot of waiting around. Tyrese, on the other hand, you couldn't get near. Like he had like a deep entourage and like you couldn't even like, hey man, like no.
No eye contact, man. No,
do not make eye contact. No. Yeah. So, side tangent. I just rented and watched Fast and the Furious. I think it's 9.
Mm-hmm.
They go to space. Any movie series when they go to space, things have gone wrong.
No, that's
things have gone wrong when you go to Freddy goes to space. Things have gone wrong.
I instantly think of Jason Goes to Mars.
Jason Goes to space. Not good.
That was the one I was thinking about. When you go off the planet, it's not. You might as well wrap it up.
So, what makes me laugh? So the first movie, they were street racers, right? Street racing criminals. Okay, not like very technical criminals. Smash and grab type stuff.
Right.
By this 9th movie, they are an elite spy commando force with like international spy training. Like, I don't understand how they progress from
how the progression
from drag racing in the street to like rocket launchers with boomerang things and metal. It's like, I don't understand. And like the cars fly and do ridiculous things. Like
that's when you got that's when you got to wrap it up, dude. You got to wrap up the. But once again, you're like, who are the people when they got that pitched? Fast and Furious
with dinosaurs. It was almost that.
No, but you're like,
it is
dude,
almost that.
Can you imagine you're in the room where they're pitching the story and they're like, listen, guys, we're going to make another Fast and Furious. They're going to be spies. They're going to go to space. And people are going, that'll work.
Yeah. And here's the best part. They're going to go to space in a Fiero.
Yeah.
Not joking.
In a convertible LeBaron, you know?
I'm not joking.
Wow.
I'm not joking.
In the words of Owen Wilson, wow.
Wow. Yeah.
And you know what? I'll tell you though, Jamie, and a lot of people are going to be upset with me. I have never watched a Fast and the Furious movie.
Oh, we got to watch the first one together. The first one is a great movie. Yeah. And then the rest, if you don't expect them to be a car movie and you just, okay, here's reality. Yeah. I'm just going to put that over here for a while.
Right. Yeah.
We don't need
suspend the disbelief. Suspend the disbelief.
Yeah. It's they can be fun popcorn movies, but you really have to be like, I'm not even going to worry about plot.
Yeah. Just enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
All right.
So that was our side tangent. Yeah. Let's get back to the foods.
And I haven't seen Top Gun either. I haven't seen Top Gun either.
And I'm still mad at him about not seeing Top Gun.
He's mad at me. I'll watch it eventually. After the Book of Boba Fett. But anyway, back to food. Back to food
and drinks. Oh, dude. Are you a beef Wellington fan?
I do. I do like a good beef Wellington, yes.
I do like a good beef Wellington. The mushroom duxelle or however you pronounce it is the key. That and the prosciutto are the key to a good beef Wellington.
Prosciutto, man.
You can't not have the prosciutto and you can't have that mushroom spread in there.
And prosciutto is like the version of uncooked bacon to me. Do you know what I mean? It's like an uncooked bacon.
I could just go through pounds of prosciutto. Like I will get prosciutto and Parmesan cheese, the block, and I will shave a slice of Parmesan off,
nice and thin,
wrap some prosciutto around it, and just eat that. Oh, puff pastry is important. You can't mess up the puff pastry, but I've heard of people like, I don't like mushrooms, I'm not going to put that in. No, you can't. You can't skip that part out.
No, that's what's included in making a good beef Wellington.
And I always think of, did you ever watch Hell's Kitchen?
I have never seen that, no.
So one of the dishes they always made them make was a beef Wellington. And majority of them got them wrong. And I think they did that on purpose because a beef Wellington traditionally is not easy to cook.
Really?
Because you have pastry.
Right.
And beef. And you have to get the beef to be completely cooked before the pastry burns.
Right.
So either you end up with raw beef or a burnt pastry.
Right.
Like to get them both correct, it's tricky. It's a tricky dish. And oh my God. He goes off on so many curse-laden tirades on these people about their beef Wellingtons. Oh.
That they never, ever made beef Wellington ever again. They were like, you know what? I'm done with that.
I'm never going to eat it. I'm never going to make it.
Nope. Never going to talk about it. It's like Fight Club. I'm
No.
not going to talk about it.
We don't talk about Wellington. No.
And if you haven't
Such a
seen
great song.
Encanto, shame on you
Such
all.
a great song.
So
and I found out, did you know that like during that song, he's in the background dancing? Rewatch the movie.
Really?
Rewatch the movie and look on the railing behind them in the house as they're singing the song.
Uh-huh.
He's there dancing to his own song about not talking about him.
That's awesome, dude. And I'll have to check that out.
So great. You have to rewatch it. But I make a beef Wellington sous vide. So you sous vide the beef, and you can use a cheap cut of beef. So you sous vide it, get it really tender, and then all you have to do is wrap it and just cook the pastry till it's done, and you don't have to worry about the beef. The beef is ready.
Right.
And it comes out so good. And it's much easier.
And much easier. Easy is the key.
But tangents aside, no. They have a beef Wellington, just traditional. I don't see anything special about that. Drew, the orange dish. And we have to get it because it's on the wonderful walk of colorful cuisine. We have to get it.
You're right. Which is fantastic.
The pan-seared scallops with a vanilla butternut squash puree, brown butter cauliflower puree, and a lime foam.
And the lime foam. Pan-seared. Once again, those words in your description just make my mouth water. When I hear pan-seared, I can hear it being pan-seared.
Yeah. Second side tangent. I want to open a fast food restaurant where the food looks like the pictures.
Oh my. You'd be a billionaire.
Because either take a picture of your actual food or train your chefs or your workers to plate the food like the photo you took. One or the other.
And I take it this is coming from an experience that you've had recently.
Yes. I had to get something quick, and I stopped by Wendy's, and they had this. It looked like a delicious chicken sandwich.
Right.
Crisp tomatoes, layered lettuce, like a little pickle. It was like this tall, beautiful looking chicken sandwich. I'm like, I will have that chicken sandwich.
Right.
I got a roadkill sandwich. It was about this thick.
All squished down.
All squished down. Yeah. It really grinds my gears.
It grinds his gears. Now, and I know there's some weird law that I know somebody had told me before, like that's in effect for this, but it still blows my mind how is that not false advertisement?
Yeah.
Seriously. How is that?
I legitimately did not get what was presented to me.
Yeah. Like, well, can you imagine you're like, yeah, I want to buy that car right there, and it's a Ferrari. And then you get it and you're like, cool, I got a Datsun. You know?
Yeah. Or you got a Ferrari, but it's an inch tall because they've squished it.
But it's a little car, you know? Yeah, but I don't understand how that's not false advertisement. It drives me nuts.
I was like, I will open a restaurant that either I'm going to take a picture of that crappy sandwich.
Yep. So
that person knows this is what you're going to get.
That's exactly what you're getting.
I'm going to make my people make that. Here's your picture. There's a picture on the wall.
Yep.
Look at it.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I don't really understand how it's that hard to make that said picture. Really,
right? Well, because the pictures they completely cheat.
Oh,
those
I know.
Food pictures.
Have you ever seen how they make those? How they do that stuff? It's crazy.
The pancakes, like where they have pancake syrup pouring over the thing. It's not pancake syrup. It's motor oil.
Motor oil, dude.
They use motor oil for pancake syrup because it doesn't drip as nice, the real syrup. It's
and
like
also I know we must have watched the same thing. They also put I forget what it was, put things between to
cardboard. There's little cardboard things to fluff them up. They're cutting Drew out. They've heard we're talking about the secrets of the shows, and they've cut Drew digital. He's frozen on all our screens, folks.
Am I frozen? You hear me though? Yeah.
Yeah. Or is it me? Because at one point I had thought that Drew was frozen, but people told me it was actually on my side. Is anybody else? Is Drew frozen, or am I having issues on my side? Let me know. It's digital Drew. We're gonna go big with it because why not?
Because why not? Am I moving or?
Oh yeah. You look like Max Hedger. This is very arty, very artsy. I like it.
I'm autistic.
And you sound like you're talking in a can.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I'm in the studio and I'm going to be back.
Drew, why don't you pop out and pop back in? I'll talk to the fine folks.
All right, I'll be right back.
Hey, everybody. Drew had to pop out for a second because Drew went digital. This happens every once in a while where Drew just, he lives in a place where like internet doesn't live. There's like a hole and the internet doesn't get to it. And every once in a while, a very small amount of internet will seep through, and that's how he gets his signal out. But his fax machine is having a little bit blurry. Blurry Drew is your favorite Drew. I know. I like a blurry Drew. It kind of helps cut the Drew a little bit, where it's not as harsh of a Drew. Yeah. I'm feeling okay. Like, I think the water has helped. I'm not as lightheaded. I thought we would have to stop the show for me, not for Drew, completely ghosting us and not being there anymore. But yeah, and Drew needs to readjust his aluminum foil. Yeah, he does live in a cave with a pager. Let's see what else we have. A cave with a pager. He does sound like a robot. Danger Will Robinson. By the way, that Netflix series is a really good reimagining of that. Max Hedrum is here.
Hi, everybody. Am I better?
Hi, Max. You are. You look great now.
Good.
I was telling them how the cave you live in only lets a small amount of internet through.
Dude, I swear. And you know what's crazy? We just had our buddy Mike from Chasing Drews with Mike come over and help us get our like upload and download speed kind of like revamped. And we're still having issues. I don't get it.
I've seen that guy Mike before. I don't know if I trust him as your tech.
No, that's true. That's true.
Maybe that's what happened.
Fellow Riser says Disney Wi-Fi. That's what it feels like around here.
Sometimes it's the Disney Wi-Fi. Yes.
Sorry, guys. Sorry about that.
No, Drew's back. It's good. We can get back into it. We might as well actually go to Dad has one new story other than food also that we can go to. Another story.
Nice, dude.
Other than food. We might as well, So we talked about you could be an extra in the Haunted Mansion movie if you happen to live in or are willing to take a small vacation to New Orleans.
Awesome.
But I don't know about you guys. I am very much liking all of the Marvel stuff on Disney Plus. I was a little bit scared that because I very much enjoyed the Netflix Marvel shows. I feel like Daredevil season 1 and season 2 were like some of the best TV you could get. Yep. Season 3 got a little bit away from it. Wasn't as good in my opinion. 1 and 2 saw when the Punisher's there and everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the Punisher, obviously.
And Charlie Cox, man, he is Daredevil. That dude is just 100%. I'm glad they made the decision. They're like, look, if we're going to use a Daredevil in the MCU, it's him. We're not messing around. Sorry, we're not doing that.
No more Affleck.
No, Batfleck was okay.
No, it was I was okay.
It wasn't bad.
I initially was upset because I'm like, oh my gosh, no, here we go again. But dude, I've said it before. He did such a good Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
it was amazing. Like it was,
and he got jacked.
He did get jacked.
Oh my god,
he was a big boy, dude.
It was a big Batman. Like normally Batman's like this kind of like slender dude. No,
Yeah.
Like Batman walked in the room and you were like, I'm sorry, here's my wallet. Here's just take me to the jail.
Yep.
I'm good.
No, he was. He was a thick lad, man. Up in here, just
yeah.
big boy.
But so this series is going to be called Echo, and if you've watched the Hawkeye series on Disney Plus, Echo is a character from that. She's deaf.
What?
Yeah, she's deaf, so she can't hear things. But kind of like how Daredevil is blind and made up with this, I guess, like she's deaf, but overcame that and became this very skilled warrior. And she's like missing a leg.
She's
got like an amputated leg, but it's not like an Iron Man leg. It's just like, I don't know.
I can't remember if she was born like that. Yeah, but what a cool character though.
Yeah,
like,
super
I
cool
like
character.
That character.
So she's getting her own spinoff show, and here's the exciting part, at least for me. The writers, Ken Christensen and Dara Resnick of The Punisher and Daredevil, have joined the writing staff for this show.
Oh, that's going to be some good, yeah.
So the Daredevil writers and the Punisher writers are on this show. Like I said, Daredevil 1 and 2 and the Punisher series were, in my opinion, must watch.
Yeah.
Just so good. Talk about actors who nailed the character. Charlie Cox and John Bernthal.
Yeah. Oh, dude. And that's the thing. I think the 3 characters that blew me away with they literally got put into those character roles, but they already were the characters. You know what I mean? Like it was just perfect.
Yeah.
Was Tom Holland as Spider-Man. That's you know what I mean? He is Spider-Man, dude.
Yeah.
And then the dude from The Punisher and Charlie Cox, man. They nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
See, Adam Bomb, I love it when they write obscure things, because like one of my favorite Marvel movies is the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Great movie.
Because nobody expected that movie to be that good.
Yep.
They're like, it's not Iron Man. Or even Iron Man wasn't expected because he wasn't an A-list character. It's not Spider-Man. It's not Superman. It's not Batman. Right. It's these weird characters. There's a mutated raccoon and a tree man.
Right.
Same thing. I'd love to be in the pitch meeting for they're like, okay, guys, what is our next big Marvel movie going to be? They're like, I got it. Yeah. We're going to use those guys with the guy with the glasses and then the treeman and the raccoon.
Yeah.
What?
What are you talking
about? What do we have a comic that has a raccoon and a treeman? Like they probably didn't even know.
Yeah. Because you're right. It's way more obscure, and most of us never really heard. I think I had seen Guardians of it, like along my journey, you know what I mean, somewhere in a comic or something, but didn't really pay attention to it. But
I love it when they pull those like C-list, like obscure characters and then make them awesome. And I feel like they did that with this Echo character, because unless you were like a big comic book fan, you wouldn't know her. Right. But apparently the people who really read the comics do know her and are very excited that she's getting this whole thing.
Well, and that also goes along with Doctor Strange as well, dude. They didn't think that Doctor Strange was going to do as good as that did. Doctor Strange, way bigger than they thought. His movie. And then they were like, we got to make a second one. We got to fit that into our, fit it into our calendar.
Yes.
I love Doctor
Strange. I love it when they do that. Just so good. So yeah, the writers of Daredevil and Punisher are going to be there. And I've heard that we might get a Charlie Cox cameo, maybe. A little Daredevil action might be showing up in there. I would be you can't have like Kingpin and not have Daredevil in New York show up and be like, hey, this guy's back. Yeah. She's definitely part of the whole Daredevil thing. Totally cool. It's great. Hawkeye was pleasant surprise because talk
Yeah,
about
it
a
was.
C-list character. I mean, and the fact that they were tongue-in-cheek and made fun of him throughout the whole thing made it even better. Like they knew, like he's the guy with bow and arrows on the Avengers.
Yeah. Well, you know what didn't help too initially for me when I went, this might not be a good one. When they had the poster or whatever where it's got Daredevil. I mean not Daredevil. Hawkeye, and then they had that dog with one eye, and I'm like,
Yes. Why is there a dog with one eye?
like why is there?
But
like,
it worked.
But it. I like how they lightly peppered him in, and that was kind of a running joke as well throughout the
Apparently, the comic series that they based the show off of was a certain run of the Hawkeye comics, and the guy who wrote it had a very they were funny.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a lot of humor in that line of comics, and I think they did that very well. Yeah. In this, but aside from all that, let's get back to the food.
Back to the food.
We got to finish this up.
Hungry. Yeah,
we got to finish this up before Dad passes out.
Yeah, we don't want Dad passing out today.
No, I'm actually feeling fine, guys. I'm doing all right. We can get a sipping chocolate flight, milk and dark chocolate, non-alcoholic. Ooh,
which
I would like to try a sipping chocolate flight.
Have you never had the sipping chocolate when they had it over in Epcot up in the land?
I don't think I have.
I did it once, and I was thinking in my head, I'm like, how is this going to be, dude? And it was like, it's sort of like melted chocolate, but different. It's almost like,
is it hot? So it's not hot cocoa.
It's not like a hot chocolate. It literally is like sipping chocolate, dude. It's almost like drinking melted chocolate. It's pretty amazing. Very, very rich, though. Kaylee Maine, hello. But very rich.
Hello, thank you for stopping in, Kaylee Maine.
Very tasty.
Interesting, very interesting. Or you can get a symphony in chocolate flight with cream liqueurs paired with the chocolate.
There you go.
All right. What is that murder scene on the left? Holy moly.
That is a debacle. I don't even know if
wow. That's
I
would go with that's abstract art. That'd be part of the
abstract.
That is
a Picasso. That is definitely Picasso.
Yes.
Picasso vibe going on there.
So this is the Tangerine Cafe Flavors of the Medina, Morocco. It's carrot three ways, bearberry spiced grilled carrots, pickled carrots, and carrot ginger puree. All right, I'm in. It may look like a hot mess, but I love me some roasted carrots.
It is a hot mess, dude. It's but no, wait. It sounds good though. Like I like carrots with ginger, pickled carrots.
Yeah.
Come on now. Question is, how much is it? That's what I want to know. Yeah. No, it'll be like really expensive.
Ooh, or we can get a house-made crispy almond phyllo pocket with white chocolate pomegranate and milk chocolate orange.
Ooh, that sounds good.
If they are not soggy.
Yep.
They wrote crispy, but phyllo dough, if it sits, will get soggy, especially in Florida humidity.
Yeah, because I don't think they're hand making those each order.
No. So I have
a phyllo dough. Yeah.
I have a sneaking suspicion you might get a little bit of sog. Atom Bomb, anything is going to be better than roasted chestnuts.
Yep. Agreed.
Anything.
Ugh. That was literally just the worst ever.
Oh.
I'll never get that taste out of my memory.
I'll never get that taste out of my memory, and I'll never forgive anybody who has put that in a song or glorified that in any way.
Yep.
You deserve to be shamed. I'm gonna not sing that part of the songs anymore when it comes up.
You know what? You're right.
I'm gonna.
You know what? It should be bleeped out like bad words in a song.
Yes.
You could be like,
I agree.
Roasting on an open fire, or change it to marshmallows,
or like
marshmallows,
like a Voldemort type thing.
Yeah.
That name we will not say. Roasting on an open fire.
Just like Fight Club as well. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it.
Yes.
Ugh.
Ugh. All right, we can get a chai tea mint mimosa, a Twinnings of London chai tea with key lime sparkling wine and mint, and a bunch of hard ciders. Ooh,
Okay.
that looks like kimchi, buddy.
Yeah.
On the left there, that
On
looks
the
like
left?
kimchi, avocado, some sort of creme fraiche, maybe a daikon, and maybe is that a jalapeno in the middle? And definitely saffron.
Or no, I think it's olives in the middle.
Ooh, okay. Nice. Let's see
Maybe.
what we got here. Oh, and this is the new Encanto themed
Ah.
because look at that
Got
cake
it.
on the right. That is
Yeah.
very Encanto-y. So it is a spicy ajuco soup with guajillo and arbol chili spiced chicken, potato, avocado, corn, and creme fraiche.
Creme
Tell you
fraiche.
that looks like, but that really looks like kimchi, but it's not, I guess.
No,
maybe that's the guajillo or the arbol chili spiced chicken. I don't. Oh, man, that's the chicken. Oh, that's chicken. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. I think it is. Yeah, because it's chili spiced.
Yeah, very
Chili spice.
very spicy. Hopefully. Oh, give me some
Oh.
spice.
That's one. Definitely got to try that one.
They're saying spicy. And dude, these are house-made chorizo and potato empanadas with turmeric aioli and annatto aioli. Oh, and it's the yellow dish on. We have to eat it. It's on the
Empanadas.
Wonderful Walk.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
so it's
yeah.
got to be good. It's got to be good.
Oh yeah.
I love
The
me an
fancy
empanada.
Jello, the fancy Jello is a passion fruit mousse with dragon fruit jam. Ooh.
And did you say you've eaten dragon fruit? I've never had dragon fruit.
Oh yeah, I have had dragon fruit. It's delicious.
Is it good?
Yeah. It's
That's
freaky looking, but it's nice. It's very good.
Yeah.
Oh, these two dishes, I would definitely have to eat at the Encanto booth.
Had
And you
me
can
at
get a
that
coconut
spicy,
and passion fruit smoothie, non-alcoholic.
non-alcoholic.
And then I've always never been a fan of this.
Uh,
It's a bad cookie, is my
yeah,
issue.
it's not. It's a good idea for a cookie, but the actual cookie is not.
If you put it on a
Very good.
Gideon's cookie and did a couple of little splotches on it, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a bad cookie.
Well, is that in Canada?
No, it's near Canada, so I think Canada rubbed off on it.
Canada was like, "Hey, do a cookie, but not."
And yes,
we're not
I
gonna
totally
do one.
loved
Do it here."
Encanto. Yeah, Encanto, great movie. Great movie.
Yes.
So the refreshment port has the gnocchi poutine with red wine braised beef cheese curds. They did it. Basil and
Ooh,
burrata.
yeah.
Oh, they actually made a fancy poutine, but kept cheese curds in it. They listened to us, Drew. They
I know.
listened.
With gnocchi, dude. What?
Oh yeah, I got to try that. I'm
Yes.
definitely trying that.
Yeah, but like we were talking about people that don't know. Me and Jamie were like getting, we kept getting the poutines, and they'd be like, whatever, a Mexican poutine or whatever the different poutine was for flavor, and we realized like some of them didn't have cheese curds, and we're like, you can change the idea of it, but you got to add the cheese curds. Like that's a huge thing.
The poutine.
That's the poutine.
Fine, you're doing a different version of poutine, so you're not doing the traditional gravy, but you have to have the cheese curd.
Because, dude, they're the best.
Sorry.
They're like chewy, and they're amazing. They're amazing.
Yeah.
I love cheese curds.
And then it's a jumbo chocolate chip cookie, but it's like a bad Chips Ahoy. I tried it.
And it looks really thin in this picture. Look how thin it looks.
It's a wafer thin.
It's a wafer.
It's a wafer. Yeah.
Adam Bob said bad cookie was his nickname in college.
Name in college. Yeah, I can see that. It wasn't very tough or popular. Yeah.
Bad cookie.
And cheese curds do make the poutine.
Teenage Summers knows. They're from Canada.
Teenage Summers knows. They are. They know. They're from Canada. I mean, they know.
Yeah.
All right. And then what do we have here? A blood orange Cosmo vodka with blood orange, cranberry, and lime. I love the blood orange name.
Yes.
Like, tell that to a kid, by the way. Told my 7-year-old, I'm like, hey, you want to try this blood orange? She's like, no.
Why would I want anything with blood in it?
She was like,
That's not right.
Something found it.
Dude, because that's a horrible name. Well, because you got blood sausage, which it's pretty close to the name. But then you have blood.
Makes
like,
sense.
what makes it a blood orange? I don't understand.
Because it's red. It's like a red orange. Why not name it like red orange?
Yeah, right. Right. Have a better name for it. Even blood sausage. Change
Or
that.
wine
name.
orange or
But
something.
change blood sausage. Can you imagine?
But
if
blood sausage is blood sausage.
Yeah, but if you tell people, you're like, here, try this red whatever, make up a name of the sausage.
Right.
More people would at least try it.
Right. What's the name for haggis?
Haggis. Ugh. That's a
Here, try this
name.
haggis. Okay, I'll try the haggis. Versus, hi, try this stuffed sheep stomach.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Find a name for it. Just call it red. Just be like, yeah, it's red. Oh, blood sausage. Have you ever tried blood sausage?
I have.
And what's the verdict? It's okay.
Okay. There's a dish that the Filipinos make called dinuguan. It's a blood stew. So it's like pork blood stew with like chopped bits of pork blood. I've tried it. I'm not grossed out by what it is.
Right.
It has a very metallic taste to it.
It's that the organ meat. That's why I can't eat. I don't like liver. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's in that blood that it has the iron in it. Very irony.
Yeah. So Canada is the gourmet landscapes, and it has blood orange braised beef carpaccio with a mustard vinaigrette and pickled clamshell mushrooms, golden beets, a crostini, and it is the red dish, and it's plant-based.
Okay.
On the Wonderful Walk. So I'm guessing that's the one on the left.
Yes, yep.
And oh my God, Drew, do you see what that is on the right?
I don't.
Okay, scrape away all that stuff on the top. Dude, that's a bone. That is roasted bone marrow with onion marmalade, pickled mushroom, mashed lettuce, and bone marrow snow. I don't know what that is.
I was gonna say I've never heard of bone marrow snow, but dude, bone marrow. That and right there, that's the stuff I love to see when they're doing something way different.
Yeah.
Than something that you typically would get at most restaurants.
Chili's.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you're not getting at that.
The bone marrow is not going to be on the Chili's menu.
Or the Wendy's. Because I don't think they can. Yeah.
I'm a little confused at what bone marrow snow would be like. Did they somehow make bone marrow crispy? Because it's always gelatinous. You can't make it crispy. Right. How did they get it to snow? I don't know. I'm interested now. I'm very interested.
Yeah. We'll have to look that up.
Oh, we're eating that, buddy. Or we can have a wild mushroom risotto. I love a risotto.
Me too.
With aged Parmesan, truffle shavings, and a Zinfandel reduction.
You had me at truffle shavings, dude. I love the flavor of truffles. Oh, so
truffles, just such a great flavor to them.
Yep.
Nothing like it.
No, there's nothing that tastes like a truffle except for a truffle.
Yeah. You can't fake it.
You can't fake it.
You can get a German lager, which is interesting. Yeah. At the Canadian booth, a German lager.
Yeah, why don't they have Canadian beer and Canadian?
And here's another name: a frozen rusty nail cocktail.
Is that?
I don't want a rusty nail. I'm sorry.
Is that a typical is that a well-known name for a drink?
I don't know. I never ordered fancy drinks when I went out drinking anyway.
No, me neither.
So I wouldn't know. Get the rusty nail. That's a nice looking donut though.
Oh yeah. What donuts, no matter what they are, really are always beautiful.
Yeah.
They're donuts.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got a vanilla donut with strawberry sugar, strawberry ice cream, fresh strawberries, and strawberry. This was the one we were talking about. You were excited about, buddy. It's the all strawberry donut.
All strawberry, yes, please. Give me that. So it's gonna be like strawberries and cream, basically.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's like a strawberries and cream.
You can get my dad's yawning again. You can get an inside-out donut, a vanilla donut with Bavarian cream. That sounds good.
Okay.
Why is it inside out? I don't know.
Maybe like a deconstructed. I don't.
Maybe they put the donut and then they cream on the outside. I don't know.
I think that's
or
what
a
they must
chocolate
do that,
dip donut with black and gold sugar sprinkles and a chocolate buttercream. That's the one on the right there.
That's what that is. Yeah. So which makes me curious that they didn't show that third one. So I'm like, does it not look so good?
Does it not look so good?
Does it not look great?
I had this is twice that I love Everglazed donuts, guys. Love them to death. Great donuts. Those paper discs that they tell you can eat, you can't. I'm sorry. I've tried twice now. They're like, oh yeah, that's an edible dip. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm sorry.
It's cardboard.
Unless it is a chocolate piece. If it's very thin and papery, do not just skip it because it's not worth it.
No, because you're not getting any flavor out of that.
No.
Literally tastes like nothing. Oh, okay. So that rusty nail, Jamie, is Drambuie and Scotch, I guess.
Interesting. Okay.
See,
and Jameson, donuts are my friend also.
Me likey donuts.
But so is a bread bowl filled with cheese. Oh, boy.
I wonder if it's going to say bread bowl with cheese on the description.
Who wrote it? Come on. That is an interesting looking croissant, too.
That's gorgeous.
I don't know if I've ever seen a croissant look like that.
I haven't either, but it is like that right there is stunning. That's like, it could be a regular croissant, but I'd buy it just because it looks so good.
Yeah. Oh, they've got the lava cake. I love the old molten lava cake. You haven't watched Chef yet,
I love it.
You haven't watched Chef yet, have you?
No, I have not.
Oh, his tirade on the molten lava cake is great. So what do we got here? We got a creme de brie and petit pain.
Oh, look. So that's the bowl with bread.
Warm, creamy brie, Drew. It's brie.
Love me some.
In a house-made bread bowl.
Creme de brie in petit pain.
Drew, we are in some trouble after we get our popcorn buckets. We're gonna have to get some of this in on Friday.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's going to be overload is what's going to happen.
Oh,
this is going to be a lot of
Drew,
overload.
How's your French?
Terrible. How's yours?
All right, good. Try the second one.
Croissant à la truffe noire de Hevre.
Not bad. It sounded a little German, though.
Well, no, I had to add that. Well, I figured in France they're going to have a little German something because Canada had the German beer. I don't know.
Oh, you're getting this. It is the black winter truffle croissant. That's why that thing is black.
Okay. But like,
oh yeah.
Is there a flavor or is it just they colored it black? Is my question.
No, it says it's truffle flavored.
Oh.
Black winter truffle.
Truffle. Oh, croissant. Dude. That's going to be good.
Served warm. So they can't cheat you and give you a cold one.
No, because you know what? I'll screenshot this, and when I get a cold one, I'll be like, look, this is what it's... This is what it's
like you tried with the screenshot of your escargot. Why doesn't it look like the picture?
That was one of the saddest.
We've revised the recipe. We streamlined it and put the sauce on the inside.
I was like, and it was one of those things where I wanted to talk to the person who made that decision and be like, that's wonderful you did that. But understand it's terrible now. You have made it terrible now.
And it doesn't look like the picture. You didn't change the picture.
No, exactly. See, once again, Jamie, false advertisement. Like your Wendy's situation. False advertisement.
So I'll try this one. Mousseline de bisque de homard friod brioche foulette à la anth. That's
pretty good.
Chilled lobster bisque mousse served with a dill brioche. Ooh.
Chilled lobster bisque.
Dude, that looks like lobster jello. I think that's the one on the left, buddy.
Yeah.
That looks like lobster jello. I don't know. Oh, that doesn't sound.
Yeah.
That
I
face
don't
you
know.
have right now is what I'm feeling.
Nah, dude. I'm not a huge fan of.
I know you don't even
gelat-
like cold. You don't like cold lobster in general. Period.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I
Never
want warm
mind.
lobster.
Never
Then
mind.
you
Lobster.
gelatinize
Jill.
it. You gelatinize lobster.
Sounds like a waste of lobster.
Right? Dude, they totally wasted the lobster.
I hope they didn't actually use real lobster. Maybe they just got the broth and they like made a lobster broth with the shells and like that's why it's lobster. Oh, that doesn't sound good at all.
But that's something that like if somebody had it, I would at least try. You know, like we're the same where it's like I'll try something. I don't want to not, but I'm not going to buy that. Like I'm not going to spend money on that because that just
No. That sounds terrible.
That does not sound good at all.
All right, Drew, you got the last one, buddy.
Mole a noisets et chocolates Valrona. Again with the Rona. Again with the Rona. Come on, man.
You could have renamed it something, anything other than the Rona.
Just put just put chocolates at the end.
Yeah.
You don't have to put the
molten chocolate and hazelnut cake with pure origin Valrhona chocolate. What? No.
Nope. I don't want to eat it just because it said Rona.
Yeah. And that is honestly one of the least appetizing molten lava cakes I think I've ever seen.
It looks really dry and like it doesn't.
And the chocolate doesn't look chocolatey.
Yeah, it looks like they watered it down. Maybe they're watering down the chocolate now at Disney to save money.
Maybe.
Just saying.
They did just raise all the prices.
It's true.
Dizzler
said, "Name it my Sharona."
My Sharona.
My Sharona chocolate.
Oh, Mexico. I've never been disappointed at the Mexican booth, buddy.
I haven't either. And on the left there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I think that might be jackfruit.
Oh, he's going to go with jackfruit. Let's see. It looks porky, but they do have those beans underneath. So it is a haracha, cilantro haracha with conchita pibil, fresh pineapple. No, it is not. That is meat, buddy.
Wow. You can see up on that left, like in the middle on the left, I saw
there's a little bit of
like
white looking
mushroom.
section.
Yep.
That mushroomy looking piece. Oh, but dude, carne. If they better cook it exactly like it is in that picture.
I agree. Take the picture and show them.
Carne asada, seared beef tenderloin, grilled queso fresco, refried beans, scallion, and ranchera salsa.
Now I'm really hungry. I wish tomorrow was Friday.
That beef, to me, looks perfect.
Oh, absolutely perfect.
I know there are some people who would be like, oh my God, that's raw.
No.
That beef looks perfect. That's going to be so tender, so good.
Yep.
And that grilled piece of queso, oh.
Dude,
both of these sound delicious.
Mexican food, man, is amazing. It's amazing. The flavor.
They have a Choco Taco.
What? Wow, they went
Taco
with the
de chocolate.
Taco.
Chocolate candy shell filled with Mexican chocolate mousse with a touch of chili topped with seasonal fruit.
Ooh.
Oh my God. So the kiddo's been on this little thing where she'll be like, do you like broccoli? Do you like ice cream? What about broccoli ice cream? Like, so I was like, do you like chocolate? She's like, yeah. I'm like, do you like tacos? Yeah. What about a chocolate taco? She goes, no. I'm like, they actually make that. She goes, what? Like they make a chocolate candy shell with ice cream in it, and it's called a Choco Taco. She was like, I would eat that.
My mind is blown.
I blew her mind. I was like, it's the real thing.
Choco tacos are great, dude. But see,
but they have like a fancy chocolate taco.
Dude, chili touched with a touch of chili.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
That sounds good. I'm good with that. You can get some Mexican craft beers, a smoky raspberry.
Blanco tequila.
Yes, because that's what you're going to feel later. You're going to be blancoed out.
Yeah.
So anytime that Japan makes sushi in the shape of anything, it's good. So the sushi tree was for the Festival of the Holidays. This is the sushi donut.
That was good.
And I like it more because it's bigger.
Yeah.
Than the tree. Unless they've now made it a sushi.
A sushi, yeah, a little tiny guy.
It's like a donut hole.
Yeah.
So
you've got chicken couscous.
Couscous.
Breaded and fried chicken with yum yum sauce and vegetables. Do you know what yum yum sauce is, right?
I really don't know.
You ever go to Kobe Japanese Steakhouse or the Teppin grills, like the ones at Epcot?
Yep.
It's the white sauce that they give you to go with your hibachi food.
Yeah.
That stuff is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
So that is like little grilled chicken chunks with Asian vegetables and that sauce. I'm good with that.
Yep. I'm good with fried chicken. You had me at fried chicken, man.
And the sushi donut. Salmon, tuna, shrimp, and cucumber, sesame seed, decorated plate of wasabi oil, sriracha, and eel sauce. So they got all the good sauces on there. Oh, and the ginger in the middle.
Got to have ginger, man. That's how I have to have the
palate cleanser. That's the palate cleanser at the end.
Yep. So good.
I want this all now.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I wish tomorrow was Friday.
Oh, look at those dumplings.
Ooh.
And the bao bun with the char siu pork.
We got to go back to that place with the bao buns, man.
Dude,
that you brought me.
It's King Bao. Yeah, we definitely have to go back to King Bao.
Mm-hmm.
General Tso's chicken shumai. Shumai are amazing little dim sum items, but then to do it like in a General Tso's chicken style. Ooh.
General Tso's, man, one of my favorites. Love that flavor.
He's a good general, that guy.
He is, man.
Best generals. One of the best generals. He was the greatest.
That general made the best flavor. I'm telling you.
He did. And I knew it because of the color. It's that char siu pork. That's that red, bright red pork. Oh,
is that what they call it though? That's the name of it, char siu. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yep.
I just always knew it was red when I'd ever get Chinese food, and I'm like, oh, I like that.
Will the Thriller? We did, and we talked about it. No spoilers, but we were just saying if anyone ever says they're going to get you the Wookiee alarm clock, turn them down.
Turn them down.
Say no.
You don't want it. You don't want it.
You don't want the Wookiee alarm clock. It is not a fun way to wake up.
Nope.
And they have Panda Bubble Tea, classic milk tea with black and white boba, non-alcoholic. And now we are going to get to Italy. Please, let's see if they've disappointed me again.
Oh, I'm sure.
I have been disappointed at every festival with Italy. All right. We got Aranci fried risotto balls with braised beef served with pomodoros. Oh.
Okay.
I would try that.
Yeah. Braised beef, man.
Risotto balls, braised beef, and a pomodoro sauce. That's something a little different. It's not a ravioli.
It's new.
Why didn't you guys show a picture of that?
But they do have a ravioli.
But of course they have ravioli.
Yeah.
Alla Boscalo. Sweet sausage ravioli, mushroom, caramelized onions, and creamy Parmesan sauce. Okay, that's good. But I would much rather try a risotto ball than raviolis that you can get kind of at almost any time.
Right.
And
you only get a few of them. You only get a few of them as well.
It's not a meal. Chocolate hazelnut Italian donut with powdered sugar. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Italian donuts are just good. They're just good donuts. Any donuts are good donuts, honestly. And does it look funny to you, or is it just me?
It looks super funny. It looks like somebody made that pink part with Play-Doh and stuck it on top.
Yes. And here's the other thing. I think somebody individually placed each one of those chocolate chips.
Oh yeah, there's no way that you just sprinkled those on top like that. They were like
somebody had
probably that poor intern where they're like, you know what? You messed up on the descriptions. You have to hand place these.
Tomato soup and grilled cheese. Get in there.
Get in there, and you're putting those on.
Let's see what we got. A cherry blossom funnel cake, a chocolate chip funnel cake, with cherry ice cream, rainbow whipped cream, chocolate chips, and a maraschino cherry. Drew, it's your favorite.
Yeah.
That was a man who's been defeated.
But I'm not that disappointed because it doesn't look that impressive. I have to be honest with you. And dude, I don't know about
like an ice cream block. Like, what is the?
Dude, it doesn't look like ice cream to me at all. That does not look like ice cream. Yeah, like.
I'm sorry.
Do you know what it was? Do you know
and
what
the
it was,
whipped cream is gray.
No, dude. You know what it was, right? Check it out.
What?
So they were trying to figure out what they were going to have with the funnel cake thing. They're like, guys, does anybody have any ideas? We need to get the picture out today. So what somebody did was they had a cherry ice cream bar, and they basically took it and just went whoop right onto the thing, put whipped cream, and we're done.
That totally looks like an ice cream bar. Yeah.
Literally.
I think you're right.
Bar and just took the stick out, man.
Yeah.
Because I want ice cream. I want like the ice cream rounded. I don't know. That's just
but Drew.
Joffrey's, baby.
Cereal drinks. These are gonna that's a cinnamon toast crunch, buddy. There's a Lucky Charms one.
Lucky Charms, man. I love me some Lucky Charms.
Here's
my question though. Where's the
marshmallows.
Fruity Pebbles? Where's the Fruity Pebbles?
Oh, there should have been a Fruity Pebbles. The Mocha Masterpiece Cold Brew, sweet creamy cold brew topped with whipped cream and chocolate puffs. So that's at the World of Discovery near Mission Space. Okay. Oh, you got to go all around to get these. They're at each different. They're going to make you do the whole walk. Oh, it is a lot of coffee, so you probably have the energy.
Yeah, true.
A sweet creamy cold brew with whipped cream and fruity cereal. I think that, in my opinion, they went with the wrong fruity cereal.
I agree.
They should not have done Fruit Loops. They should have done
Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles.
Because they're smaller and they'd be easier to eat.
The cinnamon swirl topped with cinnamon squares, or the rainbow dreams with whipped cream and colorful marshmallow crunch. I love how they didn't partner with the actual cereals.
Dude, I know. That's what I love. They weren't like, it's Fruit Loops. They're like a fruity cereal.
Yeah. No. This is because Joffrey's, I think, is a third party.
Yeah.
They are not owned by Disney, from what I understand. They're a vendor inside the park because they have a brewery out of like Tampa area or something.
Yeah.
They're like, we can't afford to partner with all these cereal companies. We're just going to go with the generics. Go to Publix.
Yep.
And get
chocolate
Lucky
balls.
Rarms. Get leprechaun pieces.
Yeah. And call it good. Same thing. Who cares?
Yep. So that is all of the offerings, guys. We made it.
That looks fun. So after you eat all that stuff, they had it in order. So then you get your coffee so you don't fall asleep after eating all those.
Yes.
Things,
Disney money, and you can't even get legit Fruit Loops. Yep. Hello, Tiffany Smith. Thank you for stopping in.
Welcome in, Tiffany. Hello.
Now, I have one more story to round the night out real quick. So we talked about Echo and everything. You guys like merch. I like merch. Drew, do you like merch?
Do I love it? Yes, I love it.
Drew, do you like 50th anniversary stuff?
I do indeed.
Do you like Funko Pops?
I do, and I've never bought them because I know once I do, it's going to go down a bad road, just like my mugs. And yeah, but yes, I do like the Funkos. Yeah,
there is a new
I saw these
50th anniversary themed line of Funko Pops. I don't even know how that has anything to do with 50th. But look at that, dude.
I saw the People Mover. I saw the People Movers, and I'm like, I need all four of those. I need all four of those.
Yeah.
But I know
how
it's
cool
going to be
they look.
slippery slope. What's that?
Look how cool they look.
Oh, dude, they're awesome, man. Mickey's got his sunglasses, being all cool. Look at him.
Yes, and I like how like Pluto's got his tongue out, like he's dog with his head out the window.
And Stitch looks very happy to be on the People Mover.
He really does. Now, Captain Hook, on the other hand, does not look happy.
No, he doesn't. Probably because he's not on the People Mover.
I was gonna say, he's like, you left me out of the People Mover.
Yeah, I know. Is he on a ride? I can't tell.
It looks like he's in the Peter Pan ride. That looks like the ride car for Peter Pan.
Okay.
There's the little bar in the front and the gold and the blue. It looks like the little ship.
Gotcha. I don't know why they didn't have him sideways like the rest of these.
Like the rest of them, so you could tell the cart a little better, maybe. Yeah. Right. But, those look good.
Oh, my goodness, dude. I didn't see that one.
Look at the little Space Mountain with Mickey in his little space suit.
Look at him.
And the box has a 50 on it.
That's how they make it 50th.
The box has a 50 on it. There's nothing on the Funko that says 50 on it.
That is so...
But the box.
Yeah. It's labeled 50th.
Sally Turner has it. Sally Turner says she has this one.
Now,
how cool is that one?
But the thing is, it's like these are just exclusive for the 50th. Like they don't have other they didn't make this before.
I don't know. I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like I didn't know if
it's actually an Amazon exclusive, so you can only get this one on Amazon.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't know if they were just like label slapping, like having an existing product and just kind of
maybe. Let me get that out of the way so we can get a little bit of... So you can actually see Captain Hook and his little ride cart there a little better. This shows them in the boxes.
So cute, man.
And I don't see any 50s on there. Those just look...
No,
they do have little 50s on the boxes. So they're a 50th anniversary collectible because we made a box that says 50.
So don't ever take them out of the box.
Never.
All
of mine are out of the boxes, though. Look at the dog.
Mm-hmm.
The pirate's dog.
Dude, that is adorable. He better have a 50th on his box.
We do have a box lunch here in Orlando at the Florida Mall, so you could get that one.
Oh, that's exclusive to box lunch. Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And then they have little plushy ones.
Now, which one would you choose out of all of those? I'm curious.
Spaceship Earth.
That's what I would pick too. Yep.
Because
I'm not a huge Space Mountain guy, but I do love
Space Mountain. Looks like a dumpling.
Yep, it does look.
No matter what you do when you make it into a plushie, it looks like a dumpling
or an upside down chef hat.
Maybe, yeah, I'll give you that. The tree one looks like somebody with like a green, hair, like green curly hair, and I'm not even going to go what Twilight of Terror. They could have picked a better color, I would say, other than peach.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave it there. It's a family-friendly show, but...
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So these will be available on Funko. You can get them either online, all the different places. They're going to range in prices. Some of them, I guess, are out already. Yeah.
I like the Funkos. I like the Funkos.
I have a bunch of Funkos behind me. I've got some behind me. Yeah, I got a couple of Funkos behind me. I got some of the Star Wars ones. See, they're over there. The bobblehead. I got the Quarians, a couple Stormtroopers. I got Lando. I got, what's his name? Hondo Anaka.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I remember when you bought that. At the outlet.
Yes, those are when you could get things at the outlets that were, inexpensive and worth buying.
Right. Did you have a tough time stop buying them once you saw it?
Yeah. I have to be selective. Yeah. I have to legitimately, even with just everything I have to be selective. I'm like, unless it is something I absolutely need to have, I'm not going to buy it. Or if it's ridiculously cheap, Boba Fett helmet. Like, I wouldn't have bought Rocket, but he was $7 at the outlets, and I was like, okay, I'll buy Rocket. That's cool.
Yeah, it's cheap.
It was cheap, and he's cute, and he's worth doing. You know what I was a little bit upset about of all those food offerings, Drew?
What's that?
there was not
No.
one.
It's Queen's Cupcake Update. Because we all know Queen.
I
loves
really
the
wanted to
cupcakes.
play this.
And that cupcake
I
looks
know.
totally real. That's totally not photoshopped in there.
Because I wanted to play it, but
It makes me
there were
smile
no
every time I
cupcakes.
see it. That makes me smile.
Yes, Funko Pops are a dangerous game. So are just
And I knew
collectibles
that.
in general. Yes,
Mhm.
those are pillows, all things Rianne. They are like little mini pillow type things.
But you're right about like collecting, because I started getting a little crazy about the wishables, and I had to pull back because I wanted every wishable. I'm like, no.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, and the thing, okay, my issue with wishables is they're hard to display.
That too. Yeah.
They're not easy to. That's why I got rid of my. I had some Tsum Tsums, those little Star Wars But the problem was, I was like, how do I display these? Like, you can't you could stack them up. Like, there was no easy way to show them. Like, I could just stick a statue on my shelf.
Like a character.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I have to be very, very selective about what I do and don't collect. Oh, you collect old Kenner toys?
Oh, nice, man.
Like these?
That's awesome,
and
dude.
the fun thing about this one is this was my ship that I had as a kid. I played with this. This had battles. This had broken parts. It's yellowed because it sat out in the sun. I did restore it and put new stickers on it and stuff like that and try to make it, work. I took the batteries out, but it works if you actually put the batteries in there. So this is I have all of my ships. I have my Falcon on the wall in front of me. I have my X-Wing fighter. I have a snow speeder on the wall behind me. The one I'm mad that I never got, and he's my favorite character, is I never got Slave One.
Slave One. Yep. But wait, that's not what they call it. That's not what they call it.
No, it's Boba Fett's starship.
Yep. No, it's not. It's Slave One, and that's the name of the ship for forever. That's the name of it.
If I ever run across one of them at the Lakeland Antique Mall, I'm probably going to have to add one to my collection.
If I see two when I'm there, I would buy one for me and one for you.
And I would not besiege you if you saw one and you bought one for you.
Yeah.
I would not be mad at you because I would do the same.
I'd share. You can come over and we can play with it together.
You can look at, I'll bring mine, you bring yours, we'll have little battles.
Yeah. We'll have battles and play. We'll live stream the whole thing.
We'll live stream it. It'll be great.
It's a play date, as the kids are, I guess they start calling that. When did they start calling play dates? When did they start calling it that?
I don't know. Like, you want to go over to Jimmy's to play? That's what we used to say.
I'd be like, oh, I'm going to go hang out with so-and-so. And then go play with so-and-so. But now it's like, we set up a date for your play date. Time for your play date. I'm like, play date?
Play date? What?
What is a play date?
But yeah, so me and Drew will be rope dropping this Friday at the Festival of the Arts to attempt to get our buckets and then stuff our faces with food for about an hour and a half until Dad has to leave because, unfortunately, pick the kid up from school. I may try to see if I can convince my father, give him the thing, and have Dad pick the kiddo up from school that day so I can play longer at the Festival of the Arts. I may have to do that because they don't open till like 11, the actual festival. And normally I have to leave the parks by 12:30 to be able to make it home to get the kiddos. It's only like an hour and a half. That's not enough.
Right.
I may have to
That's abbreviated.
Talk to
Daddy.
If he doesn't have anything going on.
Yeah.
And see about that.
See what Dad can do. See
if he could take that and pull that off for me because he loves to hang out with the kiddo. Who, by the way, guys, gonna be proud dad moment here.
Oh yeah.
Straight A's. This report card that just came home today.
That's awesome, dude.
All the way down. A.
That's awesome.
He's made honor roll. So there's an honor roll presentation that I have to watch the live stream and record the live stream to share with family because she's getting her honor roll. So she made honor roll the first semester. She had 1 B. She had a B in math, and she was annoyed by that. So she worked really hard to get that to an A. So she got straight A's.
That's awesome, dude.
So we can have a play date.
For her.
Right. I need to ask my dad so that we can have a play date.
Right. Yep. A play date. Gotta have a play date.
But awesome. Other than that, Drew, what do you got going on? I know you said today is your Friday.
Today is my Friday.
So what else you got coming up, buddy?
Well, tomorrow we will not be live streaming at all, but we are. Can you believe it? We will be getting footage for more 10 for Zen, the little live streams that we've been doing.
Those are fun.
Which I believe, I don't want to say, I think Queen is setting up the 10 for Zen for tonight because we've been doing it Wednesday nights and Saturday morning. So yeah, we're going to get footage tomorrow so we can have new footage for Saturday morning. Hanging out with Jamie, live streaming on Drew in the Moment on Friday. And I wouldn't have been able to do that had I not changed my work situation.
Yes.
I'd be at work as Jamie's playing and having fun without me. And then Sunday, we will be live streaming back in Magic Kingdom in the morning.
Nice.
What do you got going on?
I don't know exactly. I know I will be there Friday. I think we will be live streaming on, I don't know whether it's Drad and Drew's channel. Somewhere there will be a live of us in the parks for that Friday. Mondays, I've been trying to do Mondays at Disney Springs, but the wife and the kiddo are off this Monday. So I don't know. We might do something fun and different this Monday.
Nice.
I will be going to Epcot with the family for Festival of the Arts, either on Sunday or Monday, depending on the weather, because it looks like it's supposed to rain, 75% chance of rain on Sunday. So we may do Monday at Festival of the Arts. I don't know if I'll just record or live stream that. I don't know. I'm still working on some stuff. We'll see how that goes. But I have been trying to do my live streams at least once a week from Disney Springs, walk around, shop, snack, have a little fun. They've been going pretty well. No, not too bad with the signal issues. They're doing okay.
Doing great with the connection.
And then I got to get back in the parks to do some park live streams. And I will, for those of you who've asked, I will film a couple of merch videos, filmed and edited style ones instead of the live streams, because I know some people love the live streams, some people love the filmed and edited stuff. So I'll try to balance that out. It's just that there's not been a lot of new stuff. So it seems like I don't want to just film the same video. It's easier with a live stream. Just walk around, hey, that's new, you know.
Right.
But yeah, and then I think we all need to be on Outlet Watch because they've completely eliminated all Christmas merch from the parks, which means it should end up in the outlets here in the near future.
Right.
And maybe we'll catch a couple of good deals like the Halloween calendar that was $12 instead of $50. So maybe we can get a couple
that's
of
amazing.
That was a great deal. So maybe we can get a couple of good outlet Christmas stuff. But that's it. That's what I got going on. So stay tuned, guys. Follow Drew on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Follow Dad and Drew on Instagram. Follow us. Subscribe here. Share it.
Subscribe over there.
Subscribe over there. Subscribe everywhere. Just subscribe.
Yeah.
Boop the like.
It's free. It's free to
leave a comment.
Subscribe. Yeah, it's all free.
And Mr. Drew, what is the only way to live, my friend?
There's only one way, Jamie. It's in the moment. That guy tonight and forever will never, ever do an outro.
Never. You'll never catch me doing one. So that's it. We'll see you next Wednesday. And stay tuned for more Dad and Drew out and about. It's going to happen. We're going to Disney Springs. We're going to eat some cookies. We're just going to find when we make it happen. It'll happen.
Yeah, it will happen.